So hello everyone, it's Mission4, welcome back to some more FTB Infinity Evolved. So I did just set up this little machine right here. This is what I've been using to make energy cores, so Wyvern energy cores. You throw redstone in here, you throw the core in here, and you get an energy core, and I automated it to make me 64, a full stack of them, because we need them. We need just this many. So these 64 Wyvern energy cores are going to become 64 Wyvern flux capacitors. 16 Wyvern flux capacitors. Let me make 64 of these. So close. It's always one off. $64 of these. And you can make 16 Wyvern flux capacitors, because you need one for each Draconic flux capacitor. We need 16 Draconic flux capacitors. Next thing we have enough to make the Awakened cores. We have all this, so I can make 64 Awakened cores. Actually, can I just do that now? No. Oh, I'm missing the bedrock. I forgot about the bedrockium. Oh snap. I was gonna do that, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Okay. I'm gonna work on bedrockium because I forgot about that. My bad. Oh yeah, here it is. That is actually 10 less than I need. So pretty close, not quite there. Yeah, but I do still have. Oh wow, it's not even using up all of the scrap. That's pretty neat. And the scrap count is rising. Yes, this thing's working pretty good. So I have to put a little bit more U matter into this. Give me that back. Oh, it got picked up by this thing. This one. So you need a little bit more of this purple stuff. Give me the purples. How much is it each? It's like 700 each. Is that right? I feel like that's wrong. Oh well. This will get me the last 10 definitely, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I forget how much it is each. It's 728, so with the amount that's in there already, probably not. But you know, we'll get close. And this will finish off the bedrockium. And that's the last thing we need for those cores. And I'm moving really slow. Hey, I can count. Nice. Okay, so this should just basically be the last step. We have a few Awakened Draconium blocks left. Quick bit of math in my head says I need to convert all of these. So we have a full stack of Awakened Draconium ingots. And then it is 16 Wyvern flux capacitors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Into 16. What? Oh, I didn't make the energy cores. Oh, shoot. I missed a step. My bad. Oh, jeez. This is a lot of draconium, isn't it? How many does an ingot makes? 144. So the dust makes 144. How many draconium go into each of these? 5184. I can't do that in my head, but it's at least 10. It's obviously at least 10. It's probably about half a stack. That's a lot. Final number goes 576, which is a lot. That's a lot. I think that's like 8 stacks. That'd be a nice number. I'm gonna go with that. See what happens. And I need to do 48 of these. Yes. Yes. I might have mathed that wrong. So we're on the title screen, which is never a good thing, right? So about like 10 seconds after that last clip you saw, I lost power, and the world just closed, obviously, because my computer just instantly shut down. And now I can't reopen it. I've been trying for about 2 hours. Uh, there was a problem, and I think I fixed the problem. Now there's another problem that I have no idea how to fix. Basically, the game crashes before I can even open it. Hence why it is now evolved LP help, because I can't get it, which is not good. The last restore point I have would be these, which although they do say a pretty recent date, about a month ago, they were created much longer than that ago, before I even had an ME system. Uh, probably around April. So, I have two options at this point. I can try to restore this. Actually, I have three options. I can try to restore this world. And if you want to try to figure out what the problem is, I can give you crash logs, and they'll probably be in the description. I can give up, start a new series, or I can try to get the data from this world and put it in another world, which is what I tried to do. So this world right here, which also is called Evolved LP Help, I took the level file, the dimension files, and player data files. Because I think it was I don't really know what it was. It was some chunk wanted to be loaded, but it wouldn't let it or something. I don't really know exactly. So I just took the level files, which is all the blocks in the world, the dimensions, which is the level files for each dimension, and the player file, which is what I had on me, which really is everything, I hope. So it's all in here, and my fingers are really crossed for this, because this is like my last shot at keeping this world at this point. So, cross your fingers. Come on. Building terrain. Didn't do the thing. It kept the player data. I am dying. It kept my player data. Did not keep the level data. Why? Like, this is everything I had on me. Why am I dying? This is everything I had on me at the time. Does it even have the last millennium? It does. There's a nuke. I don't know why there's a nuke. Oh, this is the world I was doing the explosion thing. That's right. This is how long ago this was. I kind of look around. It didn't copy over the level, which is weird. There's nothing here. My whole magic base is just non-existent. Or is it right here? There's nothing. Look how few windmills I have. I have 10. I have 10 windmills. So the level data didn't copy for some reason. I'm going to copy back over the level data. And then I'm just going to slowly add files that I copy back over. Because it's not crashing. So that's good. I'm going to slowly add back files until I can hopefully get the world that I have without causing it to crash. That's the hope. What is this? Pickaxe. Okay. Let's get to it. I'm actually curious. Is the last millennium right? Okay, so it is the latest version. Why am I dying? It is the latest version of the last millennium. Like this is definitely the latest. What percent? Yeah, this is this is up to date. Maybe if I just re-enter the overworld? I don't want to go into that. That'll scare me. Maybe. The dimensions worked, but the overworld didn't. Do we see a big flower? No, there's no big flower. Okay, it's my last hope right here. He's perfectly lined up. Okay. I went into the level file of the other one in MC Edit, copied a just about 400 by 400 region around my base. Basically anything I think I would have changed and would have had some kind of consequence. Like all those ender quarries don't really matter. I could have done them somewhere else, so I'm not too concerned about it. But things like building or chopping trees close by, that kind of thing I wanted to capture. It still took like 15 minutes just to copy this. And I'm guessing it's going to take like another 15 to import it, if it does it at all. And it does get all the way over to spawn chunks, so everything in the middle. And basically is all my overworld progress. Since we have the other dimensions, this is really the only thing we're missing. And here it is. Did I actually not get... Oh, I didn't get this base. That's a bit... There's my punishment. I actually did make progress over here. I upgraded my farm setup here. But, you know, setbacks are setbacks. I'm just hoping this works. Alright, moment of truth. This is the crashing one. Oops. My bad. Maybe it won't crash, who knows? What? Has he gotten this far before? I don't think he's gotten to the point where it shows me my inventory. Yeah, it still didn't work. This is really the last chance here. This is the last thing I could think of. Okay. For some reason, I'm nauseous. I think it's working. I have nausea. Why am I in creative mode? Why do I have permanent nausea? Oh, it's the blood magic thing. Hasn't initialized yet. Okay, I can fly, so this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. I guess my soul network didn't save. So right now I have no blood in my soul network. So I'm just nauseous. So I just have to spawn that in. Hopefully it's all still here. The rituals might need to be reactivated or something. Oh, it looks like that did it. Make sure this is mine. Yeah, it's mine. We're good. Okay. So yay! We didn't lose everything. I'm gonna start making backups more, probably, I hope. I'll try to. And I can continue on with whatever it is I was doing, because I do not know, because this has taken me 3 days to solve this problem. I was gonna say, where am I? Why am I in the grass? That's right. Whoa. Yeah, we're probably gonna come across a ton of lighting bugs, just because of how MC Edit does lighting incorrectly. It shouldn't be any problems, they're just gonna be there, and a little noticeable. Okay. I am happy with this. So what was I doing last? It was this thing. I made this. Yeah. And I was calculating, right, I was calculating how much zirconium dust I needed to turn the awakened cores into draconic energy cores. And I forget the number, because that was a long time ago. But I can do 5184 divided by 144 is 36 dust per, and I need to do it 48 times for 1,728. 1,728 more dust. Hey, I got a little bit to go. Just a little bit. I'm 2/3 of the way. Unfortunately, I don't really have any AFK time left to spend. I have a little bit. I don't think we're going to actually be able to finish that today because of this. So, we're going to move on to the last piece. Just let that finish slowly. Quantum solar panels. Let me get out my notepad. We need 9. Which means we need 72 ultimate hybrid solar panels and 9 of these. Okay. So this is just enriched samarium alloys. These aren't bad. These are pretty easy. It's just, no, they're not. They are half a stack of iridium, which isn't the worst. That's not horrible. Okay. Where was I? That's a core. 2, 3, 4. So 2 stacks of iridium times 9, 18 stacks of iridium. That's a lot. Not a heck of a lot, but a lot. Next. 72 ultimate hybrids. Oh, joy. That's a stack of iridium times 72. To 90 stacks of iridium. Or do hybrid. So let me actually think about this a little bit. Hybrid solar panels take 8 iridium. Each of these takes 4, and you can make those into a hybrid solar panel. And so it's 8 iridium per hybrid. Times 8 is 64. So it doesn't matter. Which means I'm probably going to end up doing this way. And just to make it, actually that's a single iridium ingot. That's nothing. So we have total 90 stacks of iridium. 90 stacks. What is that in number terms? 90 times 64 is 5,760 iridium. Times that by 120 means we need 691,000 millibuckets of UU matter. Alright. And none of these really, they're irrelevant at this point. It's the iridium that's going to be the costly part. Okay, how much iridium do I got? 70. Nice. Nice. I think I have a little bit more over here. No. There's some iridium nuggets. Can throw these in. Yeah. 70 out of, I forget what the number I said was. So that's fun. So what I'm probably going to spend this time doing is I have expanded the UU matter farm with 2 additional mass fabricators. And all 3 of them are running at max progress speed. Yeah. They have as much power as they should need. This thing will keep the power full, I believe. This should be... Why is that? Oh, the cables broke. Well, that's peculiar. Basically, we have 3. I'd like to upgrade this to 8. which means I want to double the amount of recyclers. You know, just a couple more. And 8 mass fabricators. So are these still getting power? Please tell me they are so I can actually do a quick measurement here. They are. They're still getting full power. That's not as fast as they normally go. They are slowing down. Yeah, they're definitely slowing down. The scrap's starting to build up inside. Okay, I'll do a measurement once. Actually, no, this seems to be running a bit fast. Yeah, like they can run fast if they want to. Okay, so it's like 1.3 seconds. So it's like 13 seconds for 1 UU matter. Still a long, long time. Still a long time. But it's more than twice as fast if I upgrade this. So that's the plan. Pretty boring though. I basically am going to tell my system to make 240 recyclers and let it sit. And let the quarry run. Let the mass fabricate. That's going to be... Is there a missing chunk here? There's a missing chunk. Oh yeah, look how perfect this copy went. I will accept the consequences of my actions, as they did make it so we have our world back. Oh, it barely missed this. Wow. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna start doing it. See you in a couple hours. When life gives you lemons, and you're allergic to lemons, you just cry a little. So, turns out these chunks are missing from the file I copied from. It was not an MC-edit error. The level actually corrupted them. And also, because of what I copied, I did not copy the ender quarries. So, yay! Getting to make another ender quarry and upgrades. And there are the markers. It's about 1000 by 800. It's big enough. So what I need now is I need a new ore smasher. Like I had the 3-block placer thing where you hit it with the hammer. I need a new one of those. But I'm lazy. And since we're replacing it anyway, I figured let's automate it. The reason I haven't done this before is because there was no way to use a hammer. The hammer would not work with the autonomous activator. So we're going to have to use a pickaxe with looting 3. But luckily, with the advanced filters from extra utilities, those really cool things, it should be a lot easier than how I've done it before. So we're going to make a pickaxe. Maybe Awakened Draconium, if that's a possibility. I'm not sure if it'll let me. But I have... No, how much do I have? I need 64, so I have 8. I have 8 Awakened Draconium I can use. And my smeltery's gone! Yay! There's the remains of my smeltery. That chunk was probably the least important of all these corners, but still, I miss it. So let's see. No. You cannot. Pickaxe the wyvern. You know, I could make this. I could make that, see if it has looting. But I don't really feel like it. At that point, it's not worth it. Enduring pickaxe, I think, would be good enough. Actually, anything with a high mining speed. It's actually signal maybe better. Ooh, 8 bedrockium. I don't think that's makeable. Okay, I got something set up here. Diamond chest pulls into the block placer. Compare it on the block placer, invert it into a timer set for half a second. Over here, you have the autonomous activator with 2 really good pickaxes, speed of 53. A transfer node inverted on energy item full. So it'll pull out items that are not full energy items. So when the pickaxe gets used. And goes in the infuser. Let me grab some ore and try it out. The world is being so laggy. Hope that clears up. Here we go. The comparator's not on. The comparator isn't working. Okay, that's cool. The comparator doesn't work. I guess I'll just use a lever then. There's got to be a way to do this, right? So I made 120 recyclers. No, not 100. 240 recyclers. And the plans of doubling the system. I did not put them all in because I'm lazy. I put in, I want to say half of them. Yeah, half of them. I put in exactly half of them. So I put in 120 more recyclers. We end up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 60, 360 recyclers. Constantly running, no upgrades in them at all. Which means 180 items per second. Each one has, what is it, 10% chance? I don't know. It's something. But mass fabricator count, I said I was going to add 5 mass fabricators, bring it up to a nice 8. I added 9, bring it up to a nice 12. If you take a look at our scrap count, it is still miraculously increasing at an amazing rate. So I could probably even add like 6 more of these and we'd be fine. Problem is they take a little while to craft, mainly because they take like 9 intricate circuit boards each, and each of those takes like a minute. I don't have a really good system set up to make those in mass, which I'll probably do. It's not, that wouldn't be a hard thing to do. But we're going to leave this churning out some UU matter. Last I checked this, it was at 31, this tank right here. It's now at 332, so we've got 300 millibuckets. That's 2 iridium. That's 2 iridium. So, you know, progress. This is going to take forever. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you the plans. So this system does need expanding. I'm not going to make any more recyclers. This is it. If I want to put in these recyclers, I'll put in these recyclers, but I'm not making any more. At that point, I'm going to make as many mass fabricators as I can that supports this scrap level. Which I'm estimating, once I put in these recyclers, I could probably get in 10. Oh, you know what I'm missing? This is building up some. Yeah, there's 2 millibuckets right there. Did I miss the other ones too? No, the others have. So yeah, so that's probably like 10. And then I'm gonna let it run for some time and see how much UU matter we get out of it. From there, I'll calculate how long it will take for this system to generate the required UU matter. For the completed system to generate the required UU matter. To make all of the iridium, to make the 9 hyper solar panels. And if that time is unreasonable, which it very well could be, because I have absolutely no idea. If that time is unreasonable, we'll be looking at maybe finding a Mistcraft world, because it could just take way too long. If that's not an option, then other stuff. That's the current plan. This is my focus right now, getting this UV matter system up and running. I'm probably going to end up making a bunch more, I want to say the carpenters, because it's advanced circuits to take 2 of these. Yeah, this is a carpenter. And these things aren't hard to make. It's just hard to automate. Actually, no, it's not. I just have to set up a system if I want to automate more than one of them. And this is incredibly cheap. So I might just do that, make a bunch of mass fabricators, plop them all on, see what that does. Unfortunately, this episode has gone on literally for a week. I've been recording this because the world going to chaos took me so long to get working. So I'm going to have to call it there. Thanks for watching. Sorry about how horrible everything's gone, but we're going to recover. It's going to be good. I just want to make this. I'm already so far into it. And draconium. I've got more draconium coming in really close to making the 3rd round. There's just 9 more items I need for this block. Then it'll be good. So that's the plan. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye-bye.